Hi guys, welcome to my channel. It's Dali. In this video, I want to show you my experience around how to be a digital nomad for 6 months. Living a digital nomad lifestyle had been one of my bucket list items for years. We all know that 2020 closed off our physical contact with others, forcing us to work online. Life became monotonous and stressful, regardless of where you lived in the world. But working from home also offered us the chance to experience a digital nomad lifestyle. When the opportunity presented itself, I realized that this could be the only chance I ever get. I asked myself, why can't I travel to places I want while working remotely? You know what? I'm going to give it a shot. Therefore, this spring and summer, my boyfriend and I decided to take the adventure and we lived nomadically for 6 months across the US. To make this dream into reality, I subleased my place for the next 6 months, and my boyfriend ended his lease and put everything into storage. Suddenly, we were free to hit the road, but it also meant we will be literally homeless for the next 6 months. In this video, I'm going to give you my 5 tips about our digital nomad for that half year. I'm going to list out each one of these in the coming minutes. If you like this video or find it useful, please give me a thumb up and subscribe my channel so you can receive my future updates. Tip number 1, keep your options open. Always have a backup plan for afterwards. Don't sell everything if you plan to come back. I was lucky to find a tenant who was willing to sublease my place for exactly duration I'll be gone, so I didn't have to move my furniture out or stop my utilities. This provided me a window to smoothly transition back to my old life shortly after returning. Also, make sure everything is handled before you leave. Don't leave anything that you have to come back or worry about. If you have family members or pets that depend on you, consider finding a friend to take care of them. Like my boyfriend who left behind a warm compost bin that needed someone to prepare its daily dose of garbage. Tip number 2, plan your budget. Having a budget helps you navigate through your whole journey without anxiety. Because we didn't have to worry about our monthly rent, our budget allowed us to spend about $100 a day for living space. That's $3,000 a month, which was approximately how much we paid in total for our rentals and utilities in Los Angeles. We used the Google spreadsheet to plan cities we wanted to stay in, cost for each trip, check-in and check-out date, and who booked and paid so we can reimburse each other after splitting the cost every month. We usually book rooms a few weeks ahead. We found that Airbnb doesn't really show the true cost per night after cleaning or other fees are applied, only the total cost for your stay. Therefore, we used an Airbnb extension which fixed this issue. This way, we didn't repeatedly waste time on these calculations. Another way of saving money is to stay with family or friends during the trip. Tell them about your travel plans ahead of time, and they may offer a room for you. For example, we stayed with JD's sister and her husband after attending their wedding in Durham because she knew about a road trip and offered us the room in her house for the week. Tip number 3, live minimally. Don't pack any items you won't use in an average week or 2 weeks. After our first 2 months, we stopped back in LA and found we were able to unload a lot of items we didn't even use, such as extra clothes, my hats and makeup, lightening the load. Trust me, you can just live on 2 or 3 suitcases. Try to pack as lightly as possible. You don't want to unpack heavy luggage every time you switch to a new place. We share the toiletries, so we don't have more than one shampoo bottle or toothpaste while still having access to them easily. Have your clothes and toiletries packed in one bag so you don't have to unpack multiple bags to look for your essentials. Another important thing is to always put your possessions back in their proper places after you use them. If you leave them in uninspected places, you're very likely to lose them when you're in a rush to leave. You don't want to backtrack for hours due to a missing essential. Tip number 4. Try to cook during your stay. We use the kitchen in Airbnb to cook so we can save a lot of money while eating healthier. What happened to the cheese? Oh my god, look at the smoke. Ooh. We even brought our own element if the room lacked one. But do ask the host permission before using it. Try to pack food that you can easily eat while you're driving, such as sandwiches, fried rice, or something someone could feed you while you're driving. When I was driving, my favorite lunch was a chicken sandwich from JD. Well, if you don't feel like cooking, don't forget to ask your friends who have been to the city you're going to visit so they can recommend local food. For example, we found a great Cantonese restaurant through a family, and we also used the Yelp to find our favorite pizza in New York City called Bleecker Street Pizza. And our friend also took us to the local restaurant to have a great fried chicken and French toast. Tip number 5. Plan out your lifestyle. We both worked from home, so we needed separate rooms to avoid interfering with each other. We only booked a one-bedroom apartment so we could work in separate areas. This way, we didn't have to yell over each other when our Zoom meetings conflicted. During my teacher's spring and summer break, we stayed in studios or hotels for a cheaper price. However, Airbnb is not always customized for your needs, so you need to plan for your workstations. For example, my boyfriend needed both a separate computer screen and folding table for his coding workstation, so we brought out our own. This let us book rooms without these amenities.
Hey, darling.
Be as mobile as possible. We brought our bikes on the car with us so we can explore all local areas quickly and easily. For example, we explored many cities passing through, such as Aspen. Everyone wants to live in and stay in Aspen, but it's very expensive. Instead, we just stopped by and used our bikes to explore the scenery. It's so easy to hop on and hop off with bikes without the pain of finding the perfect parking spot.
This is so nice. Look at this resort.
I know switching places every week or two doesn't sound romantic, nor the easiest or cheapest way to live, but we always find it exciting to move to a new place. It always sparks joy every time we bike along the shining sea, green hill, peaceful neighborhood, or busy market. It's so worth it. I wish I could have been on the road for a little bit longer, but I had to return back to school for in-person teaching this fall, but I wish everyone had the chance to live nomadically for a while. It's a life-changing experience. It's wonderful to explore new locations with all the essential items you can't bring on a plane, but can fit in your car. If you want to know more about the total cost of our trip and lessons we learned, leave a comment below and I will do my best to address in the future. Subscribe so you don't miss our future videos delving deeper into these topics.